guys, I'm Cupid. I have schizophrenia and I'm also studying to become a psychologist. Here is a video that was requested by one of my viewers. If your mental health feels spiritual, but you're scared people at work or school will label you crazy, this is for you. I'm a mental illness educator who sees symptoms as spiritually meaningful, not just a diagnosis. Today, I'll give you simple scripts to talk about your beliefs safely without oversharing or freaking people out. First, remember, you do not owe anyone your whole story. Your goal isn't to convince them you're right. Your goal is safety, respect, and being seen as a whole person. So we're aiming for language that is grounded, enough that coworkers and classmates can understand, open enough that you don't have to hide your spiritual side. All right, script number 1, casual context. Use this when someone mentions stress, burnout, or mental health casually. Yeah, you can say, yeah, I've had my own mental health stuff. I work with a therapist and I also look at it through a spiritual lens. For me, both sides matter. This does 3 things. 1, names mental health first, which feels familiar and safe. 2, adds a spiritual lens without going into details. And 3, signals you're not anti-medicine or anti-therapy. If they're curious and seem respectful, you can gently deepen it. Script number 2, curious but still professional. I've had some experiences that some people only see as symptoms. I do take them seriously with doctors, but I also explore what they might mean for my growth and purpose. I don't push it on anyone, but that mix really helps me cope. Notice the safety pieces. I take them seriously with doctors. Shows responsibility. I don't push it on anyone. Lowers their defensiveness. Helps me cope. Focuses on well-being, not proving a theory. What if someone jokes, judges, or calls it weird or crazy? Script number 3, calm boundary. I get that it might sound unusual, but my approach keeps me grounded and functioning. And I work with professionals too. I'd appreciate it if we could talk about it respectfully or just drop it. You're not apologizing for existing. You're calmly naming your line. All right? Sometimes the safest choice is to stay vague. Script number 4, protective version. I've had some intense mental health experiences and I handle them with support. I keep the details private, but I'm doing the work. This protects you in places where your spiritual side might be used against you. All right, let's get into some spiritual language. If you do want to hint at the spiritual side without alarming people, try phrases like inner experiences instead of visions or messages, symbolic instead of prophetic, meaningful instead of supernatural. Example script. I sometimes have really intense inner experiences. Clinically, they're called symptoms, but I also explore them as symbolic, like my mind and soul trying to communicate. That framework keeps me hopeful and responsible at the same time. This lets you honor both science and soul. All right. If your mind feels like a battlefield between diagnosis and spirituality, you're not alone. You're not too much. You're a complex human having complex experiences. It is completely valid to see your mental illness as both a challenge and a spiritually meaningful part of your story. If you want more scripts, language, and community that holds both psychiatry and spirituality without shame, hit follow and tap the bell. Comment scripts if you want a part 2 with phrases for talking to doctors, teachers, and even family about this. I know we already have some for doctors, but if you would like some more, I will give you more. All right. Thank you very much to all of my new subscribers. Thank you very much to all of my old subscribers too. I appreciate you guys. Keep sharing my videos. The more people I reach, the more people I can help. I really would love to be able to help as many people as possible. Be safe, be good to yourselves, and as always, I love you guys. Bye.